Hey everybody, it's Alex from Motoroso.com, your dedicated auto parts marketplace. Today we're in the studio and we're going to be taking a close-up look at the new QA1 MOD Series Shock, which has some revolutionary new innovations. You're really going to want to check this out. Don't forget to shop for all your parts and accessories at the Motoroso marketplace, where you can browse hundreds of thousands of the top name brand products in the automotive aftermarket, sold by trusted vendors at great prices, and the shipping is always free with no minimum. Let's go ahead and dive in. QA1 is already a leader and an innovator in suspension technology, especially when it comes to the resto mod, pro touring, and drag racing scene for classic muscle cars and trucks. And this new MOD Series Shock has some incredible new innovations that just might be changing the suspension game permanently. And here's why. I'm going to jump straight into the bread and butter of what makes this shock so innovative and new, and that is their quick change swappable valve stacks that you can change while the shock is still on the vehicle. Now, if you've got a vehicle that you want set up for autocross or drag racing or street driving, you're going to want the shock to perform a little bit differently. And one of the ways of doing that, beyond just compression and rebound damping, is how the shock is valved. If you've ever changed this before or paid somebody a lot of money to do it, basically the whole shock needs to be removed, all four of them. You've got to take the whole thing apart, drain the oil, take the shim stack out, and you've got to adjust the shims so that the valving works differently for the different performance characteristics you're looking for. So that's an expensive and time-consuming procedure. So QA1 has introduced this new MOD Series shock that lets you simply use a hex tool to pop these little modules out on the compression side and the rebound side and swap in a new one while the shock is still on the video and still on the car, and it only takes a couple of minutes. That is an incredible innovation that allows you to rapidly change the performance characteristics of your suspension, whether you're going to go to autocross or drag racing or just cruising around on the street. And what's really truly amazing about this is that now your muscle car or your truck is incredibly more versatile than it was before, and you can have one suspension system that does everything you need it to do. From the factory, the MOD Series shock comes with the medium valve pack, which is going to be generally all around pretty good. If you're going to go autocrossing, you might want a firmer setup so you can swap in the firm valve packs. If you're going to go drag racing and want a softer setup, swap in the soft valve packs. This just gives you a huge degree of customizability and adjustment. You can even mix and match just depending on what you're trying to accomplish. All right, so now that we've covered how you can swap out the valve technology, which by the way is a unique feature to the QA1 MOD Series shock, you're not going to find that on anything else in the industry. But in addition to that, of course, you also have compression and rebound damping adjustments, and it's 24-way adjustable, which means 12 clicks on compression, 12 clicks on rebound, and that is 144 potential combinations of compression and rebound damping. Now, I'm not going to talk about how you use compression and rebound damping. That's a whole nother video we'll do one day. Just know that this allows you to custom fine-tune this shock to perform exactly the way you need it to. Another interesting and helpful feature of the MOD Series shock is the ability to custom position the eyelet. So it's got this adjustable base plate that you can adjust where it mounts to make sure that you can access those valve packs easily, because it's not going to help you if you have this easily swappable valves and the valves are mounted on the back side and you can't get to them. So that allows you to customize the mounting of the shock exactly the way you need it. Another really interesting and unique innovation you're going to find on this shock is the ability to customize the positioning and mounting of your nitrogen-based canister. You can either have it set up in this piggyback configuration with this nice machined aluminum bracket, or you can actually remove that and use a steel braided line to set it up as a remote reservoir, just again giving you that precise control over your specific application. And lastly, let's just talk about how beautifully constructed this thing is. Not only is it easily customizable, rebuildable, and tunable to exactly what you need, but it's built like a tank. This thing's all machined aluminum, CNC, gorgeous cuts and curves. It's got black and red anodizing, which is obviously because they love Motoroso. And it's got a solid, large piston with a blow-off valve inside that can withstand up to 1,600 pounds. This thing is gonna last as long as you need it to, and it's gonna perform exactly the way you want it to. All right, that was our close-up look at the new innovative QA1 Mod Series shock. We hope you liked it and thought it was helpful. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for all of our future product spotlights and installation and how-to videos. Make sure you shop for this and all of your other products at the Motoroso Marketplace, where you can browse hundreds of thousands of the top name brand products sold by trusted vendors at great prices, and the shipping is always free. Thanks for watching.